Well, to what Mr. Lewis was saying about working together, you know, he's been on the job for a while now and has had a chance to spend time with his colleagues and have discussions and build consensus. And this question comes from the audience. It's about consensus. What experience do you have working with others to build consensus on important topics?
Repeat that one more time.
What experience do you have working with others to build consensus on important topics?
What experience do I have? Well, in the day-to-day field, I have a lot of experience in consensus. I feel like the experience I have is like I said, the common sense angle. I look at a lot of different situations at hands-on, people skills, and dealing with just being honest with people is building that relationship and just, you know, earning the people's trust in that. Just, you're always going to be, you're never going to make everybody happy in this, and trying to find that that center line right there for everybody is, I feel like, is where I come in best at that, is trying to look at everything at, like I was saying, at different angles. I hope I answered that question.
Sounded good to me.
Yeah, consensus building has been, it's part of my everyday life. I have two brothers that I work with that we all have our own areas, but we all own the operation. And since our father passed away, we've all had to learn a little bit about how to get along a little better. And so we're always trying to find a consensus. I raised three daughters that can be a challenge. I was the only male in that house, other than the dog. But I've been president of the board for the last year, and you really learn how to, the board members can't meet other than one-on-one outside of the board meetings. So you end up calling each board member when a concern comes up, and you address what you feel is your opinion, and we kind of come to consensus before our board meetings, because we really want to show a 5-0 vote the best we can, to show solidarity and that we all agree when certain things come about. And so, as president, it's been a learning curve, but yet it's part of how that works.
With my job, especially in the last 10 to 15 years, the role that I have had is to go into teams that might be struggling, might not be as productive as they could be. And my job is to go in there and try to turn things around. And every time I get moved to a different team, I panic a little bit because it's, I think it's a group of people I don't know, or it's a technology that I've never worked with before. But every time it's kind of the same issue when you boil it down. So I'll go in and meet with each person. A lot of it's just communication and feeling like they're contributing. So I go in, I don't go in with this is how we're not going to do things. I go in and meet with each of them individually, talk to them about what's working, what's not working, what do we need to change, what's going well, we need to just leave it alone. And I found that after you do that, everybody has a chance to say their piece and contribute their ideas to what needs to be changed. We always kind of smoothly, after a few, it's usually 6 months or so, sometimes it takes a while, we start being productive. And that's how last few years, that's just the pattern that I do each time I go to a different team. So.